Okay. Ba, 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 ba. Alright, let's go bring up my YouTube chat. Do all that sort of stuff. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Career Mode. Hopefully, you're all having a fantastic day. And we're up to round 5 of Career Mode now. Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. So, we're progressing nicely through it at the moment. Ah, dear. Let's go to the Discord. Chat. Live stream notifications. That's here. Boom. There you go. Fantastic. Put that in. Back to here. Actually, one thing I'm going to do. Invite people. Copy link. Back to here. Boom. Fantastic. Alright. So. Actually unlocks workforce 405. Fun. I'm going to research a few parts. Ow. I've got some nasty calluses on my hand. Where are my gloves? Oh, they're over there. Give me 1 second, chat. 1 second. Grab my gloves. Alright, sorry about that. We're all good now. And where is my fan remote? There it is. Put that on medium. Alright. Perfect. So let's just have a look. We haven't researched much chassis stuff, but can I research anything? Do I have enough? I don't have enough. Right. I won't research anything now. Development. 7 days remaining, 10 days remaining. Nothing there. Got some powertrain stuff going on. That's fine. Don't believe, can't have anything assigned. We are somehow the 5th best team. Not really sure how that happened. But hey, we'll take it. And let's go. Actually, no, we won't go to our next race just yet. Fan racing. Yeah, need to have a good race so I can start unlocking some new rewards. Well, let's go. Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. Multiple activities completed. Do we just? Don't think we did initially, did we? No, we don't want to cancel development. Yeah, we don't have fully researched stuff. That's a load of rubbish. Alright, let's go to race weekend. And for this episode, gonna play as Jensen Button. Actually, or should we? Yeah, we are. We are gonna play as Jensen this week for this episode. Oh dear. Alright, let's go. Skip. Fantastic. Here we are on the home page. Let's go to oh, there we are. No upgrades. Parts fitted. Yep, that's cool. Standings. So Piastri still leads on 61 points. We are in P17 and P20. Let's go to quick practice. I'm on the wrong Fanalab setting. I need to change that. Let's jump back to here while that loads. Track acclimatization. Do that one. Yeah. Any short ones that I can do? Because I want to do ones which like give you extra stuff. Oh. I guess I can do this. The only thing I got left. Also just to jump back to Fanalab. Sorry about this, guys. Stupid thing doesn't open. Yeah, it's well. At least the Fanalab isn't running, is it? Well, here it is now. Yep, there we go. Alright, apologies for that. Yep. Cool. Fantastic. Perfecto. Pull that way. Why does that lean to the side? It must be heavier on that side of the wheel or something. Just make sure my mic is working. Yep, cool, that's working. Fantastic. Hearing a funny noise. Okay, right, let's go to practice 2. Skip through. ERS management, boom, let's do it. Energy store, durability, that could be a good one. We haven't had any engine failures this season so far, which is really nice. I'm liking that. That's, yeah, good. We'll do this one. Failed. Damn. Yep, that's fine. Finish up that session. Let's go to qualifying. Qualifying. That's the word. Oh dear. God, it takes such a long time to load these days. Here we go. Qualifying. Skip practice 3. We never need to do practice 3. It's chill. It's chill like that for real. Okay, right. Here we go. Let's go for quali. Hell yeah. Alright. Setups. Now, I'm a bit tired today, in all honesty, but I'm going to do my best. That's a time trial career setup. Probably won't do that. Go with my Australia setup, I guess. For my regulations. Let's just drive out. Go straight to the track. Anyone behind me? Don't think so. We'll have a look at the track map in a second. No, there is no one behind me. Fantastic. Just gonna hit pause, put my chat over there. That's better. We've got way too much fuel on board. That's a problem. through the final corner. And away we go for our first lap here in Saudi Arabia. Gonna drop the brake bias down quite a lot as we head towards turn 1. Third gear on the way in. This is a track I've typically been good at in the past, but we'll see how well I actually do. Down towards left-hander. Yeah, nice. Through the first sector. Most of this can be taken flat, like so. 5th gear for the right, and then the left. And that was a fairly nice first sector there. It's not going to be purple or anything. Lando Norris there sets the fastest lap. 4th. Oh, and I clipped the wall just ever so slightly. Caught a little bit of understeer. 5th on the way in. And this car, at the moment, feels incredibly planted. It feels really good at the moment. Up to the DRS zone. Sort of cut that corner a bit. Get on the curve. And then through the right-left of turn 23 and 24. Went a little bit wider than I would have liked. Get the DRS activated once again. And then down towards the final corner. And then through we go. And then power out to the line. I've used all my deploy. That's going to hamper me up to the line. It's going to be a fairly nice lap. We're ahead of Nico Hulkenberg. 5/10 down on Fernando Alonso. But not too bad, I don't think. We can work with that. We can work with that. Return to garage. Go back to here. Just going to accelerate the time. See what position we go to. Hamilton on pole, on provisional pole. Even Lawson in 7th. That's pretty impressive. Victor Martins has gone a 10th quicker than us. Interesting. Selecting customize. Get rid of all that fuel. 2.5 laps. It's exactly how much I want. Session info. And we are P20. There is an improvement in this car. I can feel it. Just got to hook up that lap. Hook up the lap. We're going to go for one more try. Right now, there's everyone on the track. We're going to go out. Yeah, the goal, maybe a top 15. We know the car is good. We should be fighting on the fringes of the points. That's what we need to be doing each race now. Now that we've got points on the board. Going to get rid of some of that. Down towards the final corner. I'm going to take a really fast line. Out we go. Down the main straight for the final time in qualifying. Across the line. Good start. But we should be a bit quicker now that I've got less fuel in the car. We're going for one hot lap. So we don't need 10 laps of fuel in it. Oh, I went a bit wide. Just a little bit wide. That was nice. That was nice. 5/10 up at the moment. And we need to save all of this battery, all the deploy for the straights. Don't want to be using them on the exit of corners or anything. We didn't hit the wall that time, but we used a bit of ERS on the exit of that corner. And it's nimbler on this lighter fuel load. It's much nimbler now. It feels superb. Up to 320 kilometers an hour. Need to ace this next corner. And, well, we definitely did that. That was nailed to perfection. Down the back straight. I'm going to hug to the inside. I'm going to drop it to none. Save up some battery and some deploy for the final run to the line. And away we go. To the line. We're looking at a 6/10 improvement, 7/10, 8/10 improvement on our final lap. Where are we? We're P17. Okay. Not too bad. I feel like maybe could have been a bit better, but it's okay. P17, I will take that. Lewis Hamilton once again on pole position. Tsunoda P11. We are P17. Victor Martins P21. Bortoletto last again. But it's interesting top 10. But now it is race time. Race time. Okay, let's just go. See what messages we have coming in. Hope you feel blah 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 blah. Yeah, that's all fine. Let's go to the race. Okay, right, let's just load in. Oh, sorry, I didn't see that chat message. Hello, Corona. Hello, hello, hello. Sorry, I was reading something. But, let's see what we got. That took forever to load in. Took forever. But, skip ahead to the grid, because we always want to see the grid in case there are any penalties. I don't know why there isn't any music. Let's see what we got. See what we got going on. Okay, so it's a Ferrari, another Ferrari front row lockout. Interesting. They've had the quality pace this season so far. Russell. Okay, so Ocon's been promoted to someone. There's somebody with a penalty. I think Verstappen has a penalty. Yeah, there he is. Okay, so Max has got a 10-place grid penalty for this race. From India, hell yeah, love that. Love to see that. We're P17. Yeah. Martins is going to be P21. Okay, so there's only one driver with a penalty, which was Verstappen. This is going to be... It's going to be an interesting race. I'm feeling like going long first. 9 and 9. Or we can just go for all-out pace. Do we want to do that? Yeah, honestly, let's go brave this race. Let's just go all-out pace. Let's do a two-stopper. 18 laps race. I'm going to go 19.3 litres in the tank. Just bring that forward a bit. Let's just go. Let's just go right for it. This is going to be a big race. Lights are on, and it's lights out, and away we go. Here in Jeddah, round 5, down towards turn 1. Can I pick up any positions off the start? Got Alonso next to me. Left-hander. Verstappen makes contact with Stroll. So a little bit of carbon fibre going onto the track. Round we go. And he's still there. Oh, hell. I've tapped the back of Lawson. That's not good. Somehow I don't have that much damage, but I was looking to the left of me. And we're okay for the moment. That was very lucky indeed. Look at them squeezing through. I'm going to bottom out over the curve. Through the left-hander. There we go. Lawson gets squeezed out by Antonelli, and this is now our chance to pounce. No, not going to get close. Maybe around the outside here on lap 1. That's a move. Yeah, there you go. Right around the outside of the RB, and that's good for the championship. But up into P15, so 2 positions gained on the start. And now, with the soft tyre advantage, we've just got to absolutely go balls to the wall through the field and see how many people we can catch up and pass. Got Antonelli in front of us now. What can I do? nothing doing into the left-hander, into the left and right. But a fairly okay start. Did make a little bit of contact with the RB, but that's not too bad. We can ignore that for the time being. He's coming back at us though, going to cover the inside. Down into the final corner. Third gear. And defended that move nicely. Wasn't going to let that happen. But down the main straight, can I catch Antonelli? Or am I going to have to wait for DRS? Looks like I'm going to have to wait for DRS. Going to go defensive on Lawson again. He's going to try the move significantly alongside. Got to leave racing room. And he's not going to quite have the run out of the corner. We're going to get back past. Well, we're going to stay past. He's still on my right-hand side. But no, there we go. So, nicely keeping that position. And we're staying in P15. But now, with the pressure gone, I've got to catch up with the cars in front. Because this whole strategy... this whole strategy relies on getting through the field. Having to do 2 stops into the left-hander, the big hairpin. Verstappen starting to climb the field. Let's see if we can follow him. That would be ideal. Obviously, our Vanwall isn't as fast as the Red Bull. But if we're able to follow Max through this pack on soft tyres, it'll give us a good chance. Down the back straight. DRS now open. Lawson has dropped back. There we go. Yes, nice. Okay, that was a pretty nice sector through there. We actually went purple through the middle sector. So that's nice. I like that. Down towards final corner. And really close up in the braking zone. Look at that. That's what we need to do. Out we go again. Lawson now out of DRS range on us. Got over the line. And there goes Antonelli on Lance Stroll. Can we maybe pick up an opportunistic move while these guys battle? Stroll really poor off turn 2 on the exit. And we're going to force the issue down into the left-hander. That's a move we needed. But we're 2 laps away from stopping already. Oh, God. Yeah, perfect. Good. Good sector. Jumped over the curb there, that's okay. We are going to get a warning though. I can't really afford to do that again. Don't want to do that again. Switch that battery mode to the corner, just to make sure we have plenty. Powering out of the corner. Verstappen all over the back of I think that's a Haas up there. Looks like Ollie Behrman. And, I mean, Verstappen should be able to make quick work of that. We're going into the left and right-handers. I missed that corner quite badly. I think there was a little bit of damage on the car, but I'm honestly not sure. It's down the back straight. Honestly, we're not going to go for the 2-stop. I'm going to stay on these softs. So we're not going to box. I'm going to see maybe if we go to hards. Set hard tyres. Yeah, so yeah. Going to take hards on the next stop. Going to just go... Yeah, I think the double stint is just going to be too slow. Oh, they're going 3 wide into turn 1 in front of us. Albon, Hadjar, and Verstappen. And Antonelli slow off the corner. And we're not going to get close. Into the left-hander we go. Oh, an understeer city in the wake of the cars in front of us. But we're getting close now. But yeah, this wake is really affecting us. Somehow I didn't get a warning there. Not really sure how that's possible. 4th gear into the hairpin once again. These are the people I really need to be passing. No, I don't really want mediums. I want hards. Oh, God. That was a huge save. Set hard tyres. But that was a mega save there on the exit left-hander. That was terrifying. But we're still catching up to the back of these guys. Hopefully they start getting feisty into the final corner and we can catch them up more. There they go. So Albon loses a position. Now we're going to dump it down the main straight, see if we can pick up a position here. Doesn't look like we're going to get close. Yeah, here we go. This is a move. This is what soft tyres gets you on Antonelli. Hello, Jed. Welcome. But round the outside into turn 4. Oh, went a little bit wide. But that's okay. That is a legal manoeuvre. And we're up into P13 in our Vanwall. And this season is really starting to look up now. Really starting to look up. Out of the first sector. Have you gotten points? Yes, we have. Yeah, we scored 1 point in the last race in Bahrain. We finished 10th and 12th. So Button 10th, Martin's 12th. But we're starting to fight a lot more on the edges of the points, which is really good. I was on the power too early there. But yeah, no, so this career mode is starting to look up a little bit now, which is very nice to see. Got Antonelli right behind us. Hopefully he doesn't make a move. Pardon me. 5th gear into the left-hander. And out we go again. That was pretty good. He's still right behind me. But we do have DRS on Alex Albon. Here comes Antonelli. No, he's not going to go for the move just yet. He is not going to cover the inside too much. I'll let him take the inside. I just don't want to get passed by Stroll. I'd rather lose 1 position than 2. Down the main straight again. He's going to cover the inside. We have the DRS on Antonelli. Down towards the first corner. Am I brave enough to clear him in the braking zone? Yes, I am. Oh, a bit deep. But we're going to clear that position and we're going to keep it. Pretty nice move there. And looks like it's Lewis Hamilton leading out front for Ferrari. So that championship is really looking on. Is it going to be an 8th world title for Lewis Hamilton at this rate? This early on in this season? It's looking like it. 5th gear on the way through. Really using all of that curb. There goes Hadjar. Oh no. Nearly goes Hadjar on Albon. But this battle's allowing us to re-catch back up after our little squabble with Antonelli and Stroll. Out of the corner. Personal best, sector 1. And these tyres are starting to get very worn out now. Really worn out. What are they looking like? Oh, 40%. So yeah, these are some very worn soft tyres. Down towards the left-hander. Turning in early because of the wear. Having to compensate a lot more. And then DRS down the back straight. Antonelli's coming back at me here. I'm going to cover the inside as long as I'm behind at the detection point. I think I should be okay. And, oh no, I'm not behind at the detection point. Oh no, I was behind. So we are going to get DRS. Ah, no. Oh, look at Hulkenberg there on Stroll. Going off the track to get that move done. That's close. Oh, and they're both going up my inside. I've got to leave them the room. 3 wide into turn 1, and I understeered out. There was a little bit of contact. I think Antonelli might just get back past here. I'm not going to fight it. No, Antonelli gets back past. We're back down to P14. But that was really close. We went 3 wide there. Hulkenberg had an insane run. And Antonelli breaks away due to our worn tyres as bottoming out over the curb. There we go. Yeah, Antonelli getting away from us quite drastically on this lap. But we're going to come into the pits anyway, and we're going to take some hard tyres. Hopefully, they'll be a little bit less worn at the end. After the hairpin. I just want to be in the DRS of Antonelli as we get onto this back straight here. Which, yep, should be 0.8 of a second is the gap. And we're going to get the DRS open now. Fifth gear on the way in. And then, yeah, we're not going to be in overtaking range of Antonelli, but we can use the DRS to save some ERS. Hulkenberg tries going around the outside, but I'm going to have that covered off pretty easily. Out of the final corner. Oh, another big snap of oversteer. But into the pits we must go. E-I-E-I-E-I-O. and then into the pits. Oh, we just nearly got a penalty there, but we're okay. We're going to be one of the earliest to come in. We're going to be well behind. Martins is having a shocking race at the moment. That's not good. But yeah. Ah. Damn. Okay, that is a bad pit stop. Have had an issue there. But out we go. Back into this race. Oh, they're going to be cold, obviously. Don't want to hit the wall or anything. Back out into this race. Fourth gear through turn 4. We need to get these tyres nice and warm now. That's the crucial phase. And outlap is critical. Because everyone else should be coming in around the same time. There we go. Use some ERS. And they're already warm. Straight away they are warm. Into the left-hander. And let's see how much time we catch up. The gap to the next car, which is our teammate, is 15.7 seconds. And if we can set a personal best on this lap, then we're right in this hunt. Maybe even for some more points. But let's see what happens. Down the back straight we go. Yeah, so tyres are nice and warm. We don't need to see that anymore. Oh, look at how much turn-in I have on fresh tyres. That's very nice. Down towards final corner. Anyone coming into the pits? No, no one in the pits just yet. I locked up there as well. That wasn't ideal. Across the line. So yeah, looks like they'll all be coming in on this lap. 9 of 18. That was the predicted strategy for mediums. But now I need a qualifying style lap here. If I want to get close. Gap down. If I can get the gap to Martins to like 10 seconds or 12 seconds, that would be ideal. Because that goes to show we'll be catching up to everyone else sufficiently through first sector. Here we go. 5th. 6th. That was a corner cutting warning, so I can't do that again. Gap is nearly down to 12 seconds. It's a purple sector 1. Can we get a purple sector 2 as well? Out we go. Really nice. We might honestly be on for a fastest lap of the race here. If I can keep this up. 5th on the way in. Oh, somehow that wasn't a warning. I so thought I was getting a penalty there. But we're okay. Down the back straight. Gap to Martins, 12.2 seconds. So that's 1 goal reached. Can we get the bonus and get it down to 10? Doesn't look like it. Out we go. We've got cars in the pit lane. That is majority of the field. Now coming into the pits. Now towards the final corner we go. I've got to save a little bit of ERS. I've used a lot of it up. Martins into the pits as well. Through the final corner. And now we get to power to the line. Is this going to be a fastest lap of the race? It could easily be. So across the line. It is a fastest lap. There you go. Really nice. Down into turn 1. We're going to clear quite a few cars with that. But that was a critical outlap. There is Isaac Hajar, someone who we were fighting. He's going to get better exit coming out of the pits. But we're going to fight this. Down into turn 4. Going to stick the nose in. And that's a move. Hajar on cold tyres. We certainly are not. And we're up the inside. Right as he comes out of the pits. But we are crucially behind Alex Albon. Who we were also fighting. There is Hajar behind us. We're also ahead of Lance Stroll. But that fastest lap was absolutely crucial to get out in front of those guys. Oh, just clip the wall. Just a little bit. Down towards the right-hander. Bouncing over the curb. And getting away from him. This is who we need to pull away from. Not having DRS on the car in front is not ideal. To the right and left-handers. Pulling a lot of time on Hajar through there. It's not quite enough. He's really close. We're going to defend to the inside, and he's just going to come flying through with DRS. So I can't do anything there. Oh, Lance Stroll as well, going for a dive bomb. I probably should have covered the inside. But I can't do anything else. I can't do anything when I don't have DRS and these guys do. Down the main straight. Somehow I've got a collision with Stroll. I don't think I hit him. Down into turn 1. We're going to lunge around the outside. And we're back up into P13 as more cars come into the pits. That's Yuki Tsunoda coming out there. But not having too bad a race at the moment. I would love if we got a safety car, but I don't think that is going to happen at the moment. Looks like everybody is just taking a chill pill getting through this race. But out we go. That was a really nice move. We're going to get right close to Hadjar. He was super slow through that first sector. Might just go right around the outside. He broke early. And wow, he's just going to let me have it. He didn't really fight that one at all. Out we go. And we're back up into P12 now. So I don't think there is anybody else left to pit. And I think this is our ceiling. Hopefully Tsunoda and Albon fight in front of us. Albon managed to clear the Red Bull in that pit stop phase. And we might just get another position if these guys fight. Oh, I clipped the wall on the inside there. That was not good. It's really going to cost me time. Hadjar's not going to go for the move just yet. No, there he goes now. There goes Stroll as well. But he will back out of it. Down into the final corner. And out we go. And I desperately need DRS, which we have. Down towards the first corner. Can I go for a lunge? Has he got... Oh, no, got Stroll on the outside. Oh, no, that's Hulkenberg. We're going to still force the issue up the inside. And this is going to get very ugly very quickly if we're not careful. There's Hadjar again. I'm not going to be able to force the issue up the inside. And I've still got to defend from the Sauber. Where has Hulkenberg come from in this race? He's come out of absolutely nowhere. Down to 5th gear. And over the curbs. But all this is doing is costing us time to points. Albon and Tsunoda. I need them to keep battling. And hopefully Hadjar can actually just bring us closer. Gap is now 3 seconds to Albon ahead of Hadjar. Here we go. Now for the left-hander. Down the back straight. Switch it to none. Just save some of that ERS so I can use it on the straight. Bouncing over the curve. They are still fighting. Oh no, it doesn't look like they are actually. But yeah, I would dearly love a safety car at this moment in time. Here comes Hulkenberg. He's going to have a look around the outside, but he's not going to get close. Close enough. We've got the inside covered nice and easy. Can I get past Hadjar on this time round? I think I'm a bit too far away. But at least I've got DRS. Down towards turn 1. Get close to the wall. Hadjar a bit slow through that first 2 corners. And out we go. Lap 13 now of 18. Do the right hander. Oh, getting that bad wake from the car in front once again. And another small tap of the wall. Out we go. Gap is 0.6 of a second. I want a safety car. I want a safety car. And Martins has actually done a really good job. He's jumped quite a few cars in track position by stopping early, and I just need him to hold those guys up. That would be good for Martin's championship and for Vanwall's, although he won't be scoring any points. Down the back straight, DRS on Hadjar once again. Can we get close? 5th gear on the way in. And then dump some ERS on the exit. Get the DRS open. 0.5 of a second in front. Gap has also come down to Albon. So we are catching him. P11 might be on the cards here. There we go. Prolong that braking, trying to save ERS. Down the main straight. Hulkenberg getting close-ish. Down into the first corner. That was a really nice turn 1. And look at how close we are to him now. This is what we need. This is where we need to be. 4th gear. Into the left-hander. through the first sector. Still keeping close to the RB. This is promising, and it's good because they are one of the better teams of the midfield. And getting close to Hajar. But the fact that I'm able to stay close is good. Shows that Vanwall do have the pace, that we do have the pace to be in the top 15 consistently. Just got to work on that qualifying, really. Through the left-hander. This is a good opportunity now to get past Hajar, or at least stick close with him for a straight or two more. Yeah, we're not going to get close. So I will bide my time. Possibly make the move into the final corner or down into turn 1. Maybe play a little bit of DRS chicken with the Frenchman. There we go. Here comes Hulkenberg. Which way is he going to go? I'm going to just try and keep it in the middle of the track. That has worked well. And we've actually caught up to Albon. The gap is now 2 seconds to Albon in front of Hajar. So we're getting really close. Can I get any closer to Hajar? No. So it looks like he's running lower downforce than us. Trying to just keep it on the straight. Out of turn 2. But while we're stuck behind Hajar, for this majority of this stint, we've been catching Albon the whole time, which is crucial. That's why I go down to 5th for there. Out we go. Down to the hairpin. Wow, look at how slow Hajar was there. We caught so much time on him in the braking zone, and he's had a big oversteer moment too. But still catching up to Alex Albon in front of him. Oh, so I got a hefty amount of understeer there. Coming out with the left-hander. Of turn, I believe that's turn 9. Could be wrong. Terrible at counting. Down into turn 23 and 24. And going to dump some ERS here. I've got Hulkenberg all over me. He's going to go sailing around the outside. Running much lower downforce. And we're going to have to concede that place. That's the last thing I needed. And look at the oversteer he gets on the exit. I couldn't do anything to fight that. But it's just going to allow Hajar to get away again. Down towards turn 1. Pulling out to the outside. We're going to lunge it around the outside. And we're back up into the position. But that cost us. It cost us a move on Hajar there. It really did. Hulkenberg's coming back. Is he brave enough? No, he's not brave enough. Into turn 4 and bottoming out over the curb a little bit. Still, I've got to get close. I've got to stay close to this RB. Gear on the way through. There we go. Nice. Gap to Albon now 1.8. So it is so close at the moment. We're on lap 16 of 18, so not long left in this race. And I think if I'm going to make a move, I'm going to have to make it fairly soon. Because I'm starting to run out of time. 5th gear on the way in. There we go. And yeah, I'm going to pounce now. I'm going to dump the ERS, use the DRS, and we pick up a move into turn 23 and 24, just like Piastri did. Lunging it up the inside, and that's a move. Really nice. But I had to make it now because we're running out of time in this Grand Prix. But that's us up into P12 here in Jeddah. Hajar comes back. No, I'm all out of straight line speed. So that really was a mistake. They both go through. One of them's going to have the DRS. One of them isn't. Dump the ERS coming up the final corner. Who's going to get in front? Hulkenberg has the DRS. And we're not going to get close to either of them. Hulkenberg goes through on both Hajar and myself. We're going to get a really nice exit once again. Do I try and force the issue? Yeah, we do. We're going to lunge it. That's been a favourite overtaking spot of mine in this race. And we're up, back up into P13. But looks like P12 is increasingly impossible at the moment. Because no matter what I do, as soon as I make a pass, I just get passed back. Let's see if we can keep up with Hulkenberg. 1.5 laps to go now. Coming out of the first sector. Can I get close to the Sauber? I can. Much better in the braking zone. We are. sounding like Yoda there. Out of the hairpin. Down towards the right and left-handers, 4th gear on the way in. And, oh, damn it, I got a corner cutting penalty. Bugger that. I got way too greedy with the track limits. That might drop us a position or two, but let's see if we can at least finish P12 on track. Out of the right and left-handers. It's going to be close. Down the back straight. Can I get any closer to Nico Hulkenberg? It doesn't look like I can. Stroll and Hajar are going to start fighting. Can we bridge 3 seconds to them on this final lap? We might be able to. Out of the final corner. Down the back straight. Oh, sorry, down the main straight, sorry. And here we go. Into turn 1. Through turn 1. Does Hulkenberg get a bad exit? He does not. Onto the final lap, though. Don't know where we're going to finish with this penalty. We should be P13 on track. A big lift. I had to lift quite heavily to make it through that corner. Hulkenberg seems quicker than us, just in all parts of the track. Hajar right behind on this final lap. Is he going to go down the inside? No, he's going to bail out of it. We're going to close right back up with Nico Hulkenberg. And can I get DRS on this final lap? Because that would help me protect against Hajar. But this penalty doesn't make it easy. There we go. Out of the right-hander. Now, dump as much ERS as I can. It's going to be Charles Leclerc, who wins for Ferrari. It's back-to-backs for the Monegasque driver. But can we do anything on this final lap? Bottoming out over the curb. Just going to dump all the ERS to see if I can get back past Nico Hulkenberg. Down towards the final corner. Doesn't look like I'm going to get close. No, I think I'm going to have to settle for P13 on the track. Oh, he was very slow in the braking zone. Can I catch him up to the line? Possibly. Here we go. It's going to be the run to the line. No, he's going to get away from us. It's going to be P13 on track. Where are we with the penalty? It's going to be P15. So P17 to P15, but we fought on the edge of the points there. So that is nothing to complain about, I don't think. That was a fairly solid race, but no points today. No points today. Oh dear, that was exhausting. That was a good race, though. That was a lot of fun, actually. I enjoyed that. Oh, I've still got no music. But there we go. Charles Leclerc from George Russell, from Lando Norris, and Oscar Piastri finishes in 4th place, the championship leader. Let's see what that does to the standings. It's going to be interesting. Charles Leclerc takes the lead of the standings from Piastri, from Norris, Hamilton, Verstappen, and George Russell. Where does that leave us? Leaves Jenson Button in P18 and Victor Martins in P20. So, pretty good race. I'm just gonna quickly grab a screenshot for the gotta grab a screenshot for the thumbnail. There he goes into turn 1. Yeah, I like that photo. Get rid of all of this. Perfect. Have a screenshot there. And then we can definitely back out of it now. So, let's advance. Let's head back to the thing. I think we've got a bit of a bigger break between the next race, so we can get some activities in, get some cash flow going. Fan rating goes up quite significantly. There we go. So if we keep doing that, fan rating is going to go up like crazy. If we just keep doing what we did in that race. Back to the headquarters. Let's see what we got. What can we get done? Oh, hello. 'Alright. Corporate opportunity. This is what I like to see. This will inform that we've secured a new sponsor deal. We should think about integrating the sponsor decals into our car design for the upcoming race. It could help us stand out and foster loyalty with them. Definitely, let's do that. Load some activities. So this is owner activities. What can we do? Now let's boost the hiring rate. And we need to focus on chassis. Engineering. We go chassis blitz short. And aero development blitz. In here, going to go with the driver performance review. And we're going to go with driver wellness sessions. And then in corporate, facility cost investigation. Reduce 100 points. Title sponsor loyalty fan rating. Facility cost investigation. So I don't mind that. But yeah, let's do it. We'll do that. And then we'll do sponsor discovery. No, we'll do fan rating, yeah. Perfect. Jump across to here, we got messages. That wasn't a disappointing weekend. Shut up, man. Ridiculous. Okay. Performance. Nice. Research. Got plenty of stuff to get through now. Actually, I will do the development first. Single development. That'll come in after Miami. Still, I'm liking these upgrades. This is exactly what I want. There we go. Assign upgrades. Perfect. Let's go down. Oh, hold on. So we've got, yeah, let's put it on Button's car. Definitely. Go back to development. And also if I got a rear floor upgrade too. Let's do it. Oh, no. Close. Yeah, perfect. And then we've got something in durability for us. Perfect. Here we go. So, improved internal combustion engine. Oh, wait, we've got more. We've got more. Oh, we've got two. Nice. We've got two of the same one. So, we're going to develop both parts. Now, research. What can we do? No, we're not going to save on resource points for a bit. Now that we've had a ton of progress, we're going to assign some upgrades too. No parts developed, so that's fine. Final thing we need to do, go to corporate, and we need to get some new sponsor decals on the car. Now that we've recruited a second sponsor, we've got to, yeah, get some stuff on the car. Decal editor. That's fine. So we're going to replace this. Edit. Oh, what? No? Hold on. Base livery. It's not in here. Actually, we can change the number style. That might be cool. It was a bit hard to see. Let's go for that. That looks better. Back to decals. Oh, wait, no, that's what I have to do. I have to swap it. Okay. Swap decal. Savant. So that is the new sponsor, so that's who we need on the car. Perfect. Slot value. Get Savant back on the car. Base right. Have I unlocked anything else? Doesn't look like it. Swap. Savant. Put that on there. That looks pretty good. We'll put Savant on here as well. Perfect. That's exactly what we need. Actually, last thing we're going to do, no, we're going to try something. Decal editor. What I'm going to do, I'm going to make the Xenon Dynamics thing a lot bigger. Yeah, like that. And then we're going to do this. Yeah, much. Oh, actually, hold on. Can change it. Oh, should we go with that? That actually looks quite nice. Yeah, let's go something different. Edit. Gonna pop that there. Actually, no. I'm just gonna rotate it slightly. Yeah, like that. Cool. Do I have any? Oh, yes. That's what we want. Yeah, gotta get these sponsor decals on the car. Make it look nice. Make it look like a race car, you know? You feel? Drag that down a bit. Let's just do that. Venus. Yeah. That looks a bit better. Got a few more colours on the car now. And what I'm actually going to do... Yeah, this is all... That can be metallic. This can be matte. That can be matte as well. Yep, perfect. That looks much better. Okay. I'll make a few changes to the livery. Perfect. Actually, hold on. No, one more thing I want to try. Decal editor. I want to go to the rear wing. And I want to see if I've got any new colours for the rear wing. Dynamics, that's fine. Here. Yep, exactly. That's what I want. Nice. Much better looking now. Okay. Alright, but that is going to do it for this stream, everybody. Hopefully you all enjoyed. Stay safe, make awesome choices, and I'm going to see you all later. Take care.